let's talk to Jason Brady now. He's a portfolio manager at Thornburg Investment Management, where he helps oversee about $73 billion in assets, and he joins us from Santa Fe, New Mexico this morning. Jason, I guess I'd asked you broadly then, what's going to happen in Europe, do you think?
Well, you know, day to day, I think that the markets are really taking their cues from headlines. Anytime the red banner pops up in the bottom of my Bloomberg, everybody, you have to sit up and take a look. But I think longer term, what we're trying to figure out is some way that the Eurozone nations can come together and have fiscal integration, while at the same time appeasing some very disparate political forces. So, you know, I'm not particularly optimistic that they're going to be able to make that happen in any kind of time frame which will satisfy markets.
Oh, okay, but don't forget we had better than expected German business confidence, and also we got the Spanish bond auction coming in better than expected. So there seems to be a little bit of optimism on the European front, but what do you think? You would still stay away from any sovereign debts on the EU front?
Well, I mean, I think that German bonds are a flight to quality asset and will remain a high quality asset. I'm just looking a little bit further along and thinking about, first of all, the Eurozone is entering a recession, in my opinion. So when that occurs, as that occurs, it's going to be more and more difficult for politicians and Angela Merkel and Sarkozy to get their governments and their people behind really a transfer of wealth. And that's what it's going to take to save some of these countries. So when you have that recessionary problem, it's going to be tougher, I think.
Okay, quickly, Jason, what happens to the U.S., especially as the Fed says no more policy moves, at least for now?
Yeah, I think that the Fed is setting up for a second round, or excuse me, third round. I lose track sometimes of quantitative easing, but for now and into the end of 2012, really no change in the statement. It was very vanilla. But next year, just remember, we're going to get a lot different composition in voting on the Federal Reserve, and you're going to get one hawk in, but a bunch of dovish figures in. I think there's going to probably be some more quantitative easing, not just for the U.S. economy, but for global issues.
All right. Jason, good talking to you. Jason Brady of Thornburg Investment.